congratulations. If both of you one at a time could just touch on your thoughts on joining the Texans, what you feel like you'll bring to the table. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just my thoughts about going to Texas, man. It's just a blessing, dream come true. Definitely felt a great vibe when I got to visit them. Had a great relationship with the coaches already. Me, Coach Stroud Johnson. He already coached me before to lead 11, so I'm just excited to get in that QB room, learn from Bobby, who came from the Shanahan tree. That's something that I definitely think I can fit. I'll definitely be effective, man. I feel like what I bring to the table is just a fierce, tenacious leader that's going to lead by example and be vocal. That's going to want to be great. That's going to be accurate. That's going to deliver the ball down the field. And that's ready, man, to embrace the community of Houston and H-Town.
Yeah, it's a big blessing, Houston, it's the place I want to be somewhere where they're getting ready to turn something around. I just want to be a part of history and be a part of something special. And I felt that, I felt the authenticity when I was in there. The coaches were great. The players were great. I got an old couple of teammates on there, Christian Harris and John Mechie. They talked it up really well. And then when I got on there, I went to, the Texans and I got in the facility. Man, it was just everything that, I felt like I needed. And I always say, God don't make no mistakes. And God knew exactly where I needed to be. And that's why I'm a Texan.
For sure.
Alrighty, and then we will go to Christy, Brooks, and then Sarge.
Hey, CJ, I saw the video. It looked like you were really emotional in the moments before you were drafted after you knew. Can you kind of take me through that moment and what you were thinking in that time?
Yeah, it's something that I've been working for so long just to get. I mean, everything that I've been through kind of was just going through my head. Thinking about my dad, wishing he was here, sitting there with my mom, just realizing what we went through and how she kind of had to play both roles for a long time. And really think about my brothers, my cousins was right there, my old coach. And it's really all them emotions started to hit once I got that phone call. And after I hung up the phone, I realized, hey, I'm a Texan. And that just is a blessing. And it's something that, like Will said, man, God doesn't make mistakes. So I know that it's meant to be. And I know that with this franchise, man, it's going to be something that I'm really going to take very, very serious. And I'm going to work my tail off, man, to get some wins.
And in a quick, far less serious question for both of you guys, can you guys tell me about your awesome suits and how you picked them out and who made them or what went into that?
Yeah, so it's this guy named Bespoke. He made mine. And I guess right. I got blue and red on, so I guess I did a good guess. But no, it really was something for my grandmother who passed. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is like my best friend. My whole life she helped raise me. I went to go live with her, and she passed away when I was my freshman year in college. And she loved me, and she loved football so much. And she wasn't able to be here, but I wanted to dedicate her in some way and know that she's watching over and she's with me on this special day.
Man, just like Will said, man, I send condolences for your grandmother, but my suit is I kind of guessed right too. So yeah, got a dark blue, got some little colors going. Had my guy Rick Soto in Austin, Texas, who did it for me. So already a Texas connection right there. And then my guy in LA, Blue the Great. He's a mixed media artist. He played college football, so he did the paint job for me. I don't know if you can see the little details. Or just something I wanted to be different. I wanted to do something that's never been done before. I thought it came out very well.
Hey guys, Brooks Cabina from the Houston Chronicle. Congratulations to both of y'all. Welcome to Houston.
Thank you.
I don't know if y'all saw the reaction here in Houston. There's a draft party and such. When the trade went down, it was just nuts. I'm curious from y'all's perspective. Maybe this is a story that was in the week leading up to this, or just today. Where were you guys through this? I mean, you guys are sitting here together now. Tell us what this past experience is like. What did you reaction to the trade and being here together now?
Yeah, I was sitting. I mean, I just got picked. So I was already juiced up, and I would turn around. I'm like, hold on, let's say the Texans is up. And I was like, whoa. I was like, man, there's no way. I had a feeling like right when I got drafted, I was like, man, they gonna have to go get Will or something like that. Something gonna have to shake. And so when I found out that it was Will getting picked, man, I was just super stoked, super happy for him. Man, we were just with each other about 2 weeks ago in Texas, and we just kind of was building a bond and connection, man. I'm very excited for this to be my teammate. But yeah, the trade was actually kind of surprising, but it was dope.
Yeah, it was surprising for me too. I'm just in the green room, waiting, and I finally get the call. I was like, yeah, I'm finna be teammates with CJ, and I was like, that's my guy. Like you said, we had been building this bond. It's crazy, just I just feel like God be doing things for a reason. Like we just been building this bond. We had this same like deal together with overtime where we just got to connect and, learn about each other. And now we finna be teammates. So it's so much easier to go into, something and know how a person works and how his mindset is.
And Will, at your pro day, you were talking about your visit with D'Amico. I mean, this week, was it just pretty much quiet? Like, have it all just been just kind of in the dark? How has that been?
Yeah, it was 100% quiet, but I was just, whatever happens. I put all faith in God and know that, he's going to lead me in the right direction. And I was like, I love to go there, you know what I'm saying? And it ended up happening. So
appreciate it.
All right, we'll go to Sarge, Jonathan, and then John McClain.
First of all, welcome to Houston, to both of you guys. CJ, I got a chance to can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, CJ, I got a chance to ask you a question at the NFL Combine about going to a franchise that will be in a rebuilding process, and you told me about a time that you went about the time in high school where you went to a program where you had to rebuild that program, and then you went to a winning program like Ohio State. So coming to Houston, knowing that there's going to be a lot of eyes on you, a lot of pressure on you, are you ready and built for that type of pressure?
Yeah, for sure. I'm battle tested. God has put a lot on my life, man. I think before you get to a moment like this, you got to be humiliated. You got to be humble. Something that I've been through. I've been through a lot of humility. And that's something that I think that is going to keep me grounded. I'm ready to work. I know, and to be honest with you, I don't believe in pressure. I think you either do it or you don't. So I'm really going to work hard and work my tail off to make sure it gets done. And, man, I'm just excited, man. And to be honest, man, I really think what they got in the locker room is already special. We just need a couple more pieces, and we're gonna take it on. We're going to make sure that we win a lot of football games. And I know I'm going to be the forefront of that. I'm going to make sure that I rep H-Town the right way.
And Will, for you coming to a franchise like this that has that has a lot of young players on the other side of the ball, has a dynamic player as far as the safety is concerned, and Jalen Petrie, how excited are you to play with him, and also Derek Stingley?
Yeah, I'm most definitely excited to play with all those guys. All those guys bring juice to the defense. It's going to be really exciting to play. They got a lot of areas where they got a lot of great players, and, they just add in and keep adding in. I think that's really what they want to do. And, man, I can't wait to go out there and ball with those guys. All of those guys are special. What they got going on is special, so I'm ready to get to work.
Thank you.
CJ, Will, Jonathan Alexander, Houston Chronicle, congratulations to both of you guys, and welcome to Houston. I'm curious, specifically for CJ. This team hasn't had a franchise quarterback since Deshaun Watson was traded. I'm curious, what do you make of this opportunity for yourself, and how are you viewing it? And then I'll ask Will a question after.
Yeah, I'm viewing this opportunity like it's one of a kind, because it is. It's something that God put on my life, and I know it's for a reason. I know that it's special. I know I'm gonna treat it like my baby. So I know the city of Houston hasn't seen a franchise quarterback in a long time, and that's something that I hope I become. I know I got to put in work. I'm still young. I know I got a lot to learn, but I know I got the coaches in that office of staff that can teach me how to do that, and I know I'm gonna put in the work to do it as well. So, yeah, I definitely think I can become a franchise quarterback. But today, right now, I got to put in the work. I'm a rookie. I got to build trust in the locker room, be a great teammate, treat my linemen well, my running backs, my tight ends, my receivers, everybody, specialists, the defense, everybody, man. So I know I gotta work my way up.
And Will, when did it first become kind of a reality for you that you might be drafted to the Texans? Because there were a lot of people who thought that you were possibly, their favorite at number 2 before they drafted CJ. So when did it first kind of become a reality that you could be drafted to the Texans?
Yeah, I kind of started making scenarios in my head, after like the first half, like of the draft started with all the trades and everything like that. And I just left it in God's hand. And my agent did a really good job of making sure I was blocking out the noise, not listening to anything, the mock drafts or anything like that, and just enjoying this process, you know what I'm saying? Like getting the full experience. And I appreciate her for that, because that's exactly what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't put no stress on myself to, have to go somewhere, anything like that. I let it be natural. And I let, God do his work and God do his plan. And I'm just following it.
All right, we have time for 2 more. We'll end with John McClain and then Omar.
Will, when you came here for the Lombardi banquet, what was your impression of Houston and the people you ran into? And did you think for a minute you might be back here playing for the Texans?
You said it one more time. I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I was asking Will that if when he was here for the Lombardi banquet, what was your impression of Houston, and did you ever think you might be back here playing?
Oh, honestly, I don't even think I was thinking that far ahead. I think, like, for me, I really just be in the moment with everything. So at that time when I was out in Houston, I was kind of just being where my feet are and enjoying the award show with me and my family and just being appreciative of that award. But I never once thought about that.
And CJ, what is your agent, David Mulligetta, told you about the Texans?
Man, he's told me a lot of great things. He tells me that Nick Cassera is a great GM. The McNairs are great ownership, and thank you to them for giving us this opportunity. So he's had a lot of positive things to say, and I'm really excited to get to work. And, man, I'm super excited to be a Texan.
Hey, guys, both congratulations on this life-changing night. Just for clarification, you guys mentioned you were together in Texas a couple weeks ago. Were you guys on the same visit, like at that same time?
No, sir. We was actually doing like a little thing for overtime, like just getting to know us, getting to know our backgrounds and stuff like that. And we actually just shooting together to get some content in. That's kind of just how we started building that bond.
Cool. And CJ, my question for you is, you revealed a lot of the emotion, fulfilling a lifetime dream. How much of the emotion that you showed tonight was related to maybe the roller coaster of the last couple months, your draft stock high, your draft stock low, and kind of everything that you had to go through maybe the last few weeks, couple months here?
Yeah, for me, it's God's plan. It's not mine. So I really stay even kid. I've been off social media. I haven't really been on there. I really didn't know what was going on. I had heard a couple things, but everything happens for a reason. I know that the Texans, if they wanted me, they were going to go get me. And I know that if I would have passed up, then it was God's plan anyways. But I was super excited. Once I got that phone call, I had a feeling this morning when I woke up, I was like, man, I'm going to the Texans for sure. But I just had a feeling, man. I'm really blessed to have it come true and have an opportunity to live in H-Town. And really, man, I don't really care about the outside noise. It's something that it's gonna happen even when I play out the Texans. I ain't gonna be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna always just do the right thing on the field. But I'm gonna make sure that I work my tail off too to do the right thing. And man, you got my word on that for sure.
And Will, how much of your bond with D'Amico was formed by your Alabama backgrounds?
Yeah, a lot. Conversations were great. You know what I'm saying? The people in the building were great. I can't speak enough good things about them. I had a really great visit with them. But like I said, I'm just super blessed, super excited to be a part of something so special and a part of a lot of great defensive minds and that just share the same mindset, mentality, like just to go from one coach like that, Coach Saban, to another coach like that. And then at Bama, he know the process and know the standard and have the expectation. That's exactly what I needed. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like God, he knew exactly what I needed to achieve, what I need to achieve.